What's going on, family? Back out again with another day of the gym and back and all that other stuff that come into play with it. Today we woke up at 211.1. Yeah, low-key got a little self-conscious about it this morning. I was like, damn, I ain't losing weight as fast as we usually do. Am I doing something wrong? I had to go back to last week and make sure that everything's going down and everything is trending down. Because the two factors that played a part was me eating more calories and more carbohydrates, which made me hold a lot more water. That was a factor. Sleep's getting a little harder, not gonna lie. So those things are playing factors with this whole water retention. Not fat gain at all, but it's that I'm just getting a little overthinking. Just getting that. That's all. We gotta remember that we still on pace to do what we do and get to the point where we need to get to. So I ain't really tripping on that no more. Hopefully tomorrow, I think tomorrow we most likely gonna hit 210, 209. I really think so. So I'm excited for that. What else I wanted to talk about? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we're gonna go and get some lat pulls, pull downs, and then get started. What else I gotta talk about? Let me stop. Let me go ahead and warm it up and get crazy. 6 weeks out, man. We're so close. Our first time stepping on stage, man. It's unbelievable. Oh, man. I have to be honest with y'all, man. Bro, this crap kicking my behind. Like, even caffeine ain't even saving me no more, bro. Like, my body is just deprived. It's just crazy. Oh, man, but I must be doing something right if I'm feeling like this. Gotta be doing something. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I feel like I'm floating. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. And I literally gotta lock in if I wanna do have like a good pump and a good session. I really have to focus, like I say all the time. I feel like I'm just going through the motions if I don't pay attention, you know? It's so crazy, bro. It's insane. But I came across this video and kind of changed my perspective on how I'm looking at things. I used to think like this also when I wrestled and I cut it too. I'm like, bro, I'm hungry. Like I'm going through it. What would I say? Like I'm struggling. Like this is hell, basically what I used to say. And then dude that came up like a good example, saying like the kids that are actually sick. Imagine those kids and imagine what they're going through. You know what I mean? Kids with cancer and stuff like that. That made me think. I'm like, I'm not doing this because I have to. I'm doing this because I want to. In a sense, it's a luxury for me to be able to put myself through this type of thing, but doing it because of the goals that I aspire to achieve. That being said, like the kids that are going through sickness or people that's going through any type of innate sickness that they have, it's not their choice to go through that. You know, they're going through pain every day. So, and I have the audacity to say, oh, I'm struggling. This is hell. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this. Like I have to do this, you know? In my head, that's what I was thinking. Instead of thinking like, I get to do this. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to put myself through this stuff. Like, I want to put myself through these diets, these training phases, fighting through fatigue, fighting through irritation, hunger, like all that stuff, fighting through all that stuff. It definitely changed my perspective when he said that. I'm like, I'm not struggling. If anything, I'm flourishing and I'm grateful for that because I'm in a position where I can literally do this to myself and get a reward out of it. Whereas those people that are in the hospital and stuff like that, they don't get no reward. You know what I mean? They're going through this because of just how their life is going, and it's sad. And I really had the audacity to think that I'm literally going through hell. This is not hell compared to what they most likely are going through. So I had to check myself on that. I'm glad he posted that video, because it definitely changed my perspective on that a lot. Right? Yeah, that definitely changed my perspective for sure. It helped me a lot, definitely pushing me more to understand that, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm straight. I ain't gotta do this forever, you know? So first one was smooth. You got 10. You got 9. Come on. What I wanted to talk about was is overtraining real, or is it just an excuse? Just an excuse. And it's actually real. It's really real. Because a lot of people think going to the gym every single day is good. Like, it's not. Depending on what your goal is. If your goal is to build muscle, I would say that you shouldn't be training 7 days a week, 6 or 7 days a week. And if you are, your training should be structured to cater to that 7 days a week. Because you got to remember that you always got to be able to recover. That's where you grow the muscle. You got to be able to not burn yourself out mentally too. Then also, what else goes into it? Then it's just like the load of training. Like, what kind of training are you doing? Are you training really heavy every single day for 7 days a week? Are you running really heavy for 7 days a week? That's a lot of stress on your body, and your body can't withstand that for 7 days a week. Now, if we're talking like mild training, like, so we're training hard, like really heavy and intense for 4 days straight, and then the other 3 days, we're doing something light, you know what I'm saying? Little sculpting, you know what I mean? Little refining and stuff like that. Getting those little parts, little muscles and stuff like that. Then that's a whole different story. But still, it's like, eventually your body gonna give out. You know what I mean? I used to train like 6 days a week. Me and my boy, we used to go to the gym. I think we did chest, tries, legs on Tuesday, back and buys Wednesday. Thursday, we do shoulders and tries again. Friday, we do legs again. And then on Saturday, we'll do just refined work. But all those days, all 6 of those days, we're literally training hard. We're deadlifting, we're benching, we're squatting really heavy. We're doing all 3 of those, you know what I mean, on every single day. Eventually, my body gave out. Like, I just mentally got fatigued, and it's just like I didn't even want to go to the gym anymore. It wasn't about the pain that I was feeling physically, it was just mental burnout that I got from that. So it's fairly easy to overtrain yourself. It's fairly easy, because people think that if they go to the gym 7 days a week or 6 days a week, really going really hard, that they're gonna get hella results, and that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. You're gonna get minimum results. At first, let's say if you do it for 4 weeks straight, okay, boom, you might think you're getting really strong. Then after that 4 week mark, and you're still pushing your body, like, when the hell we gonna get some rest? Everything gonna start teetering down. Just keep going down. So me, it just depends on the situation, because every situation is subjective and it's different. So if it's a situation where you're training hard all 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, no rest, you most likely gonna fall into the realm of overtraining. Now, if you're training 7, 6, 5 days, and you have designated 3 days of training hard, and the other days is just work of just like refining things and stuff, and hitting like little muscle groups and stuff, then that's a whole different story. But it just depends on what's the intensity, like how much intensity are you putting in yourself, how much volume are you putting in yourself. That is what overtraining falls under. So if it's intensity 24/7, overtraining. Now, if it's intensity balanced out with just going and just, you know what I'm saying, get some extra mobility work, a light cardio, something like that, that's a whole different story. So that's why I say it's kind of on a 50-50 round because we don't know what kind of training people are doing. Most people in my experience that I've come across, they be training their ass off, like they be ODing, literally every single day. And I'm like, bro, you cannot withstand it. Then also, you're not even paying attention to your nutrition, so you're not even getting your body the nutrients that it needs to even recover from all that. You ain't giving yourself time to recover from it. That's where most growth comes, is from recovering. So yeah, so I'd say it's like on the 50-50 mark, but yeah. All right, we're on the second one.
Wait, why?
Another thing that we're gonna start following into, or start doing for the next 6 weeks, is we're gonna stop. We're gonna cut down like on our volume. Probably keep it down to like 3 workouts. It's like, man, so I can't handle the 4 workouts. Like I can, but I'm getting to that point where I'm getting like burnt out. Yeah. So I really just want to up the intensity and just cut down like a set workout. So no cross pulls today. We're just gonna be doing lat pulls, T-bar rows, and lat pullovers for the rest of the duration of this cut, and go from there. Yeah, no, this goes across the board for all workouts. Like, I can't do it. The boy gonna throw it. You hear me?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm open to. We're willing, if need be, to stay with us. You already got to. You know, it's something on the table too. I mean, it's something. Once we figure it out, we're gonna have a family discussion, like all of us, and talk this shit through.
You know what, like, stigma I hate what people put on people is they equate people who do powerlifting or like they equate people who do powerlifting as the guys, or strongman, as fat guys. I'm like, no, it's not true. Like, a lot of people think that powerlifting means you gotta get fat and swole, or even strongman, you gotta get fat and swole. I'm just like, no, you don't have to get fat, like overly fat. Like, look at Russ Swole, he's not fat. Or if you're talking about strongman, look at Thor. He got a gut. Of course, that come with like actually with them is different because they have to consume that much food, and it's inevitable for them not to get fat because of the surplus that they're eating at. And also that gut helps them with some of the lifts too that they do. But let's talk about powerlifters. A lot of people think that powerlifters and bodybuilders are like, powerlifters are fat, bodybuilders are not functional, not able to move, not athletes for real. And I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Like, when you got powerlifters, let's talk about Russ Swole. Russ Swole's not fat. He actually has like more of a bodybuilding type of aesthetic, you know? This is all what people care about. most powerlifters typically don't care about being aesthetically pleasing because all they're doing is just lifting heavy weights. They're not trying to be a bodybuilder, but they have to focus on how their abs look, their back look, and all that stuff. You know? So, but some of them do care. So they lock in their diet. Still not gonna stop them from not getting some big ass, heavy ass weight. You know? Not gonna stop them from hitting a big deadlift, bench, or squat. You know? It's just whatever they prioritize. The individual, not the whole, not generalizing all of them. The individual. It just depends on what the individual wants and what they want to get out of that. And then you have bodybuilders where people say that they're not functional, they're not athletes. And I'm like, if a person is doing a sport, which bodybuilding is, you're lifting weights. Like when you do football, you lift weights. When you play basketball, you lift weights. When you wrestle, you lift weights. When you do track, you lift weights in some sort. And y'all still call them athletes because they're just doing a different form of it. You know what I mean? Of course, there's some bodybuilders who can't move a certain way, but the reason for that is because all they're doing is just one singular movement. That's all they're doing: benching, curling, squatting. They don't have to move in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like other athletes will have to. So to say that they're not functional it's not true. Now, if they trained like a said track star, said wrestler, said basketball, football player, they would be more functional. But they don't train to be functional. They train to build muscle. That's the whole purpose of bodybuilding, is to build muscle. So to say that they're not functional or they're not even athletes is crazy because they are athletes. Powerlifters are not all fat. Okay, it just depends on the individual and what they prioritize. Do they care about what their physique look like? If they do, they will do said thing, eating a caloric deficit and still be lifting heavy and all that other stuff that comes along with it, and they get a better physique. Strongman, that one's kind of different though, because them guys gotta eat a lot of calories. Like Thor, bro, I think Thor eats like 8,000. When he got lean though, he looked crazy, bro. Them boys got some muscle on them, bro. That ain't even fat for real. But him and Eddie, when they got lean, oh my God. Them boys was yoked. But yeah, don't, like, when it comes down to like that, just try not to put no stigmas on them, man. Because everybody got their reason of doing things. Every sport and every individual sport has a specific reason on how to get better at it and how to actually be successful at it. Or to be successful at it anyway. Just because it's not like this sport does not take away from the fact that it's still a sport, you know? So that's all I'm trying to say. It's not this one. Get up out of Let's show this bad boy off before my camera go dead. Yeah, the reason I'm really breaking down all the volume and stuff for the for our lift sessions is because it's like no one can put on so much muscle during this time, and then also all we're just doing is just trying to maintain as much muscle as possible and preserve it as much for these upcoming weeks. So and it don't take all that volume to preserve it. As long as my protein high and I'm training close to or to failure, I'm good to go. So I think I'm good on that part. I don't want to hurt myself, and then also it's just really hard to go crazy on off-road workouts while already being tired with low food. Even on the weekly day, I still feel like I feel good, way better than I do like the rest of these days, but like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday and Friday and Saturday, your boy be beat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna listen to my body and see how I go. And if it's wrong, we'll learn from it and do better next year. So it's all a learning process. Let's go ahead and show it off and get up out of here. Uh-oh. I ain't never seen that before. Ain't no scratches. They're coming. Some dudes do it like here. I'm gonna get out here. Oh man. Trying to get scratches down here. Oh shit. Yes, sir. That's what we have it, bro. But that's it for today, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back at it again this Friday and Saturday. We go.